Hi, the 5 Series has been one of the most popular cars from BMW, both globally as well as in India. In fact, after the 3 Series, it has been the brand's second highest selling car, raking in more than a crore units in sales ever since it first started selling decades ago. Now in its 8th generation, for the first time, the sedan has come to India in a long wheelbase version, which means this car now promises more comfort and luxury than before, especially in the second row. Now today we're spending time with this new car, telling you all about it. But before we go any further, in case you still haven't, please do subscribe to Car and Bike, and if you like this video, do share it with everyone you know.
2024 is a big year for the mid-size luxury sedan segment in India. While the market waits for the new Gen E-Class to hit the roads, just at the onset of festive season, BMW has gone ahead and launched the new Gen 5 series, another much-awaited car. The promise is to give you the dynamics of 3 series and the luxury of 7 series. Tall order that. Let's find out. Before we tell you about the dynamics of this 530 Li, let's start with the looks, and yes, the kidney grille, which like many other cars from the brand has grown bigger now, and it also gets illumination which makes it look more premium. The vertical DRLs and sharper lines along with the M Sport package make the looks more aggressive, something that is likely to be appreciated by most BMW buyers. Front air intakes, side sills and rear apron form a part of the package. 18-inch wheels come as standard, while you also get the option of 19-inch ones, which honestly might look better here. Flush door handles are a highlight, and so is a NFC keycard, which makes its debut on the 5 Series. Of course, the biggest talking point is the wheelbase, which is up by 130mm and now stands at 3105mm. Owing to this, the sedan is now more than 5 meters long, which is 212mm more than earlier. This makes the new 5 just around 100mm shorter than the 7 Limo. The height and width too are up marginally. As you go towards the back half, you can't help but notice the number 5 embossed on the C-pillar, which is a nice touch. L-shaped LED lamps and 4 exhausts make up for an attractive rear.
Are we talking about the long wheelbase version? So let's begin with the second row itself, because this is where it has made most of the difference. So look at me, my height is 6 feet, and this is the kind of knee room and leg room I'm getting. Quite impressive here on the second row of the 5 Series. However, I miss something like a boss mode where I can sit here and push the front seats forward. I can't do from here, the driver has to do it for me. The seats are very nice, well sculpted, give you good comfort, and the under thigh support is great as well. So I like the comfortable experience I get here on the seats. And then you pull down the center armrest and you get a lot more features here. So good storage space, 2 cup holders pop out, and you also have a wireless charger right here for your use. 4-zone climate control, which is a good thing, and you also get AC vents both between the seats as well as on the B pillar, so you get airflow from both sides. Really useful in this June-July Delhi heat that we're experiencing right now. Another good thing is that I can sit right here and open or close the sunroof, which is a great thing, and it opens in the reverse direction and closes in the reverse direction, which is again a unique feature on this new 5 Series. However, the glass does not open, it's only the cover that goes up and down.
However, missing sun blinds or even a tablet is a bit of a disappointment. On the first row, the new 5 Series looks and feels every bit a modern car. Now famous curved display has a 12.3-inch cluster and a bigger 14.9-inch high-res touchscreen integrated into a frameless glass unit. You also get the latest BMW iDrive 8.5 operating system. Many features are now controlled through just the touchscreen, which some of you may not like, including the ventilated seats, but the system also has some unique features like a camera that shows the cabin feed on screen. There's also an integrated dash cam that records outside movements in case you want. Some other unique elements include a backlit interaction bar, hidden AC vents, a toggle type gear selector, and for the first time in a Beamer, vegan seats. Yes, you heard that right. So you might miss that typical leather smell of luxury cars in the standard version. A highlight is a 655-watt 18-speaker Bowers & Wilkins sound system that takes the in-cabin experience to a whole new level. Powered seats, wireless charger and a panoramic roof are a given on a car in this segment. However, touch controls even for lights is something you might need to get used to. Overall, the 5 Series has never been this practical, and that might attract a newer set of buyers to it. Boot space too is decent at 500 liters. This 530 Li runs on a 2-liter 4-cylinder twin-turbo engine that comes with a 48-volt mild hybrid system. It makes 255 bhp and 400 Nm and goes from 0 to 100 km per hour in 6.5 seconds. Top speed is electronically controlled at 250 km per hour and fuel efficiency is claimed at 14 km per liter.
Now this 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo engine is quick. You're really impressed with the way it picks up and drives. 0 to 100 can be achieved in just 6.5 seconds. That is good for a car of this size and the car that's present in this segment. In fact, it is so quick that sometimes you feel you're driving a much bigger engine. That is how beautifully this drivetrain responds to your needs. It's mated to an automatic 8-speed ZF transmission and both of them work quite well to give you enough power in every range. So low range, mid range or high range, you're never short of power. That's a great thing about the new 5 Series.
The engine feels smooth and gear shifts are swift. Internationally, there's also an all-wheel drive version, but India doesn't get it.
Now when it comes to dynamics, you can see a clear difference in the ride quality between this car and the previous generation. It's definitely gotten softer than earlier to give you a more comfortable experience. More so looking at the long wheelbase nature of this particular sedan. The steering wheel feels lighter too, especially at lower speeds when using it in the city. It weighs up nicely when you're at fast speeds on the highways, but in the city it's quite light, and that is again a big departure from the previous version of the car. And both these things prove that there's a clear new direction for the BMW 5 Series. But make no mistake, the handling continues to impress you as it used to earlier. So while the claim was that they'll give you the handling of a 3 Series, it is actually true with the 5 Series. It handles the same way it used to handle before. So the long wheelbase doesn't make a difference. The softer ride doesn't make a difference. You still get a great combination of good handling and really nice ride quality.
A new chassis system with sophisticated damping on both axles ensures lesser roll, and only during quick lane changes and hard cornering you may notice the difference of the added length of the car. The all-new steering has good heft and you can point this barge with ease in any direction in a fraction of a second. Ride quality is excellent, helped by retuned suspension as well as tires with thicker sidewalls.
As expected, the new 5 Series gets multiple drive modes to alter the nature of the way it behaves. So the engine response, the steering response, a lot of it changes to give you the kind of driving style you are looking for.
Interestingly, when the sport mode is activated, the transmission automatically changes from D to S, and then you get a sweet sound that really is music to ears, especially for the enthusiast. Braking has good bite too, and you won't have any complaints with it. And just like the previous generation, you also get automated parking, but this time through an app.
And the new 5 also comes with some ADAS functions that make your drive easier as well as safer, both in the city as well as on the highway. So lane keep assist, lane departure warning, there's a blind view assist as well, and the car also helps you in braking in certain situations. So overall, a safe set of wheels to be in the new BMW 5 Series.
On to prices now, and the new 5 Series has been launched at Rs 72,90,000 ex-showroom for this 530 Li variant, which is the only one on offer. The sedan can be bought for a monthly installment of approximately 75,000 rupees, and the brand is also offering a buyback value of 72% after 3 years with an annual running of 10,000 kilometers. This makes the 5 an attractive proposition in the market, especially with the launch of the new Mercedes-Benz E-Class still some time away. Sedans are alive and kicking in the luxury segment, and the new 5 proves that in every way. The more than half a century journey only keeps getting better.
The claim with the new 5 Series from BMW was that it will give you the agility of a 3 Series and at the same time will give you the comfort and luxury of the 7 Series. And after spending good time with this sedan, we tend to agree with that. It doesn't matter if you're buying this car for being on the second row or on the first row, you will not be disappointed. Yes, the design is sort of polarizing. You may or may not like it. But let us know in the comments below, what do you think of the new 5 Series? Will you consider buying this sedan in this really competitive segment, especially with the new E-Class coming up really soon in the Indian market? Thank you so much for watching.